Hi guys, welcome to the new video on Banknifty analysis. Today was the Nifty expiry. Let's try to analyze what happened in the market today. So yesterday I had drawn this area, if you remember. So there's a high chance if the market open gap up, especially in Nifty, and it resists this area. I told this area is for a buy as well as sell. As you can see, it made a fake out of this zone, and you can see clearly it established this kind of a distribution zone, or you can say this is kind of a sideways momentum it did. Post that it gave a clean fall. So this momentum was very good. So post I think 1225. The one side momentum on the Nifty. But if you observe same thing on Bank Nifty, just a minute. Bank Nifty was more sideways. I think till 115. It's till 115 it was sideways. It was not doing anything. I don't know what kind of a zone is this. Because if you just put this CPR, it took support at R1, that's all. Resistance at R1 and started falling post I think 125. And this last 20 minutes, this was not expected. Bank Nifty, I never expected Bank Nifty will do this. Because after falling, it came back 130 points up. This was a very shocking momentum what we saw. Because there was no level here. Why Bank Nifty had to reverse from here, God knows. It's terrible market in Bank Nifty, but Fin Nifty was a good gave a good momentum to the downside today. Yeah. So I'll not touch upon Fin Nifty more, but I'll just go into Bank Nifty and Nifty. First, let me go to Nifty 50. So you can clearly see even Nifty opened gap up today. But what it was doing is basically going up like this. Because this zone, it wanted to mitigate this zone. Basically, I don't know, this was not a very strong supply zone, but still Bank Nifty wanted to go. This is all operated, that's all. I can say it's all operator driven because they want to cut down the option premiums. Basically, index is basically operated by all the big smart money players. This move, what we see here, this is nonsense move actually. If really Bank Nifty wanted to go upside, it would have broken this and gone upside like this, right? Just a minute. So what it did here, should have gone after if the momentum was really real buying momentum. Why it didn't go here? It was taking resistance at this zone and coming back. To be frank, this is not a very good distribution as well, or very great selling zone. It's not a great selling zone, but still I don't know why market should have broken this with the kind of momentum what it did today. This was a terrible market in Nifty. Nothing was given. Early morning, they decayed everything with the gap up. Whatever was the put options, they decayed everything with this move. And whatever was earned in the CE premiums, whatever spike we saw, everything got decayed completely. So this kind of market, if this is the kind of market, if you're going to trade, what trade you will get? Only scalping we have to do, nothing else. But Nifty was terrible dead, I think. I don't call it, this is neither a consolidation, nor an accumulation, nor a distribution. This is simply like operator driven manipulation, that's all. This clearly we can is visible. And see what kind of logic, at least we had some kind of a consolidation in this zone. It was not a small zone, but it's a very big zone. It did something like this. Okay, market broke out of this. Why it took resistance and come back, should come back here. There's no logic in Indian markets, but Why it behaves in such a way? Because if you see Bank Nifty clearly, it was not ready to go up. See the Bank Nifty, it was not ready, it was completely sideways. At least it was telling you that I am not ready to go up, I will just fall down. Even Fin Nifty, if you see Fin Nifty also completely manipulated today. See, what was necessary to make this kind of a move? Hardly this momentum what we saw here yesterday. It would have increased the PPM hardly. Not much of PPM would have increased because of this kind of a slow momentum. Now suddenly today they will take the market up and decay all the PPMs, and finally they'll bring down the market like this. So this clearly shows they don't have enough buyers and sellers to push up the market or push down the market. So this is all market makers game. Market makers or operators, since there is an expiry, they will do this because we know very well, Indian markets, especially Bank Nifty or Financial Nifty, these are all overvalued. There is no one to buy this kind of a market. No one will buy. Who is ready to buy? Tell me here. With the kind of candles only, we can say this momentum, what we saw here, is not real momentum. These are all small candles what you are seeing here. This is not a real momentum. None of the, except this momentum what we saw here, this momentum, nothing here until here to here, no buying momentum at all. It's just operator driven indexes, that's all. It becomes very difficult to trade this because each and every order you place on the broker platform, everything is clearly visible, and every damn bloody order gets liquidated. Example, I'll show you Bank Nifty today, how terrible it was. It was not following any technical thing. Okay. So I'll just put a trend line here. Not to, I don't trade trend lines, but once again, I just want to show that what is happening in the Bank Nifty. Okay. So Bank Nifty open, let me put the 1 minute candle, understand better what I'm trying to say. How much stop loss hunting goes on in Bank Nifty, and this become very terrible. Even on expiry days, we are not able to catch any move so easily, and it hit your stop loss. And then even if you keep stop loss 30-40 points away, it will definitely hit that and go up, because this is the kind of setup we have in Indian market. It's completely manipulated. I'll just show you. See, market was going up here, it came down badly. Just a minute. So let me show you like what happened in the Bank Nifty today. If you go to 1 minute chart for scalping process, what I generally use is, whenever there's a down move like this, suppose, so what we can see is market went up, I just leave the just first 10-15 minutes candle. So whenever market comes down, I'll try to trade this. Example, market opened with a gap up, right? So, and it's opening above the CPR, you can see clearly. Suppose if you want to take the CE trade, because definitely based on this CPR, definitely we'll always look for CE trade, at least for scalping process, until market really shows the breakdown. Okay, so let me show this, what trade you could have done, and I'll show you why, like in an expiry day, how they manipulate the candles and how the stop losses are hit continuously without any like momentum. So market went up here. So what is this zone? I don't know. 45,077. From where this zone came, no one knows. If you mark this as order flow, okay. Market tested this. Why was market testing this? I don't know. Market either will test the previous zone, like this zone, or it will test the extreme zone. Why it tested something in the middle, God knows. Okay. So market was coming down sharply, and suddenly it went up, suddenly took a reversal and went to CPR. As if CPR is what these operators follow. From there, dot reversal. I don't know what kind of area is this. CPR is only used as support resistance, and generally prices tend to uh, respect that, but generally they don't reverse dot reversal. Nothing will happen. Dot reversal won't happen from those zones. Generally, this area will be there. But here I can see what it did is a complete manipulation. So what I thought, okay, price came down sharply. I thought it will go down like this. I thought I'll mark. Let me somewhere here I saw market will go down. Okay, I thought it will come back to this area where I can, because this is kind of order block. You can see it will come back to this area. I can again sell. It didn't do that. Okay, fine. What it did, it didn't come back. It came back. It broke this also. This whatever bottom it had formed, it broke this also. Then what happened like this? See, now when it broke down, we'll just mark this as a order block, right? Generally. See, when market opened like this, and it is not trying to go up, definitely we'll look for sell still here, correct? What it did, it went up like this from morning. Definitely, either you take sell from there to here, or when you're scalping, you will look for buy from here to here. So this was the zone for buying purpose. So if you had taken something like this here, what it did, I'll show you. It was not doing anything. If you see till almost okay, till here almost 10:45. If we had taken a long trade here also, okay, because we cannot take long trade just because this is above CPR directly. We have to find some zones. So suppose if you had taken this zone as a buy zone, a very big zone, but anyways, if you had taken here, somewhere market came here, there was still red candles forming. After this, there was a green candle. If you had taken entry somewhere here on this green candle, okay, what market did? 44,975. Till from 940 to 1040 did nothing. Absolutely completely sideways. If you see, I'll just open 45, 44,900. See, you clearly see. So I enter somewhere here 234, 145. 28 points you have got. Okay, that too, it came to your zone many times, tested it. It's not doing anything. It's not a very big stop loss, anyways. So we had around, it kept this low as your stop loss, 16 points stop loss. But see, for 16 points, you hardly got 28 points as the reward till 10:45. Okay. After that, what it did, it gave a slight breakout. After that, it went to hardly gave you somewhere here. It was falling. Somewhere if you had taken profit in here, 56 points. Hardly 1:3, 1:3.5 it has given, that's all. Okay. Post that it has done nothing till 12 o'clock. After 12 o'clock, it started to fall. Let me show you. So if this is the sideways market which it did from 9:30 to almost like 9:30, 9:40 till 9:40, it again broke this high also sometime. 12 o'clock. People would have turned bullish here. Okay, anyways, no one would have carried their position till here. I don't think so. If they have carried, they would have done about this point. 67 points. It was not easy because this is not a scalping. This is not a scalping move. Ideally, whatever you earned in this scalping is the only scalping. 39 points what you got here for a 16 point stop loss. There is no this one here. Somewhere here there's a good momentum of 34 points. Small scalping, that too with a heavy risk. See, whenever you enter with such big candles, you have to keep the stop loss below these green candles if you want to do scalping. So this was not completely tradable. It was tradable, but we have to be very sharp. See, I'll show you somewhere here. If we had marked an imbalance here, okay, this is the buying zone. Market test came and came back within. So market went up. So if you targeted this, the target got hit, came back. So this whatever 51 points was easily attainable, but post that it was just playing around. That's all. Almost close to 40 minutes. So after that, what happened is what really you could have expected. That's what I was expecting, but why it did this? Why is this all this natak? I don't know. Anyways, you can see it. So here you can see market somewhere it did a base here. It broke this. So we can turn bearish here from this zone. Whenever the particular previous low is taken out and candle start trading below it, definitely will become bearish, and we can mark this zone, particular zone, as the zone where we can again, when market candle comes here, we can trade that. So market definitely came here. This also we can only do scalping because suddenly there will be change in sentiment of the market. Suddenly it can turn bearish, suddenly it can turn bullish. We don't know. Somewhere here, this was the move we could have captured. This is like a supply zone. See, came down. Yes, you saw this candle. So what kind of a move was this? 113. This was nothing but a liquidity sweep. So where will you keep your stop loss if you want to trade in this kind of market? You are thinking that market premium should have the spot chart just went for a small, I think 4-5 points, but if you just see 45 200p, let me open. I'll just show you. So this was 113 candle, right? So I'll just show you 113 candle. So you can see here clearly. So this was the big red candle, right? So this 1230 candle. What is here? 1230. Okay, if we had taken this as your zone, okay, see what market is. So it's highly impossible to keep stop loss when you use an order flow concept. See what you will use. Even if you use order flow, you took out your stop loss and then went up. Definitely it went up, but you have to watch out. You cannot directly place limit orders, or you cannot directly trade these zones. What we are marking here. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is it will hit your stop loss. It's not easy to trade because we don't know whether it's really a liquidity sweep or really it's a market wants to change direction. Whenever candle comes out of this zone, see market after doing all this pullbacks, candle closed above here. So that means it wants to go up. This chart is looking bullish, right? So whenever market comes back to this zone, we'll expect market to go up like this. It went up, but again, why this kind of a move? it really wanted to go up like this straight, what it did was back. So this kind of a stop hunting. This is called stop hunting. It's not required. See, I'm not telling liquidity sweep should not be there, but what kind of momentum has it done to do this liquidity sweep? At least it had gone like this for some extent. Give a momentum here, I can understand. It swept the liquidity here somewhere and went up. But what zone it had hardly moved anything, something. It created a momentum and suddenly it turned bearish and broke this zone. What we make out of it is the market is completely manipulated. Anyways, this trade I captured basically. It was a very good trade, but I could not hold beyond this actually. Beyond this, it was difficult to hold. Actually, the real move came here. Post this. It was a good move, but what it did in the morning, all these things, completely shows that this market is no longer a transparent market. They are just fooling around with people's money. That's all. Because you have to be very careful. Whatever zones we mark, whatever areas we mark, it's just for reference purpose, and we definitely cannot be trusted and cannot be the holy grail of the market. Example, I'll show you one more example. Okay. So see the candles here. What kind of candle it is forming? For what reason it is forming here, God knows. It had to fall below CPR. Okay. See, it had to come to CPR. Why it was reversing from here? Ideally, if these candles are forming here, I can understand why it was doing this. There is no liquidity in the market. That's all. They don't have enough buyers and sellers. So they're creating all these fake candles here. Yes. Let us see what will happen. So this move. This was the only good move I feel. Basically, okay. So it broke the CPR somewhere. Finally, it broke. Premiums started actually moving up. It was not very fast, but this last 3 o'clock candle was a very good candle. If you see 3 o'clock, it came down sharply. So 3 o'clock, 3 2, I think, yeah, 3 o'clock 2 minutes candle really gave that momentum finally, and market is at this zone now. This particular demand zone in terms of this P chart I'm telling you. Actually, this if you see in terms of a spot chart, we have some kind of a consolidation in this zone. You can clearly see. Before falling down, there's a consolidation. So tomorrow, I feel there's a wide CPR tomorrow. With a CPR, with the candle opens within the CPR, first candle definitely. You play within this zone, whatever I marked here. You can do some kind of a liquidity sweep and all that. Can fall tomorrow. It can even test this previous low or this one. Because today was a trending expiry, you can see. Tomorrow I don't think so. Big momentum we can expect that too. With such a wide CPR. Let us see. Thursday again we can expect some trending day. Tomorrow if the market squeezes into even more small range. Let me put on 5-minute zone. So just see 1 hour what is happening. Okay. Even now I am still bullish on a higher time frame in Banknifty. You can see that it's clearly creating this kind of a zone. Higher time frame it is doing this. Any time I am telling you like if it's breakouts happens here, it will not be a very big breakout like how it happened here, because the consolidation was like close to 1 month here. What we saw here. So 1 month consolidation here and then breakout. I don't think so. If it's hardly like 1 week consolidation. It wants to break out also. It will move maximum to 46,000. So be aware, since the momentum in the selling side is gradually coming down. Today was a good move because of expiry move, but we are not creating new lows here. Anytime it new low is getting created, market is going up. See here. From here only you can see. Created a market, created a low, went up. Market created a low, went up. Created a low, went up. Created a low, went up. Went up, went up. So you can see clearly doing zigzag momentum, it is going down gradually. So somewhere it will, whenever it squeezes and these lows start becoming higher lows instead of lower lows, somewhere if you see start seeing this kind of a low, you can assume market will change this direction. So I don't think so. Other maybe this week, next week maybe it will be a bullish momentum. Maybe it will break out this area. So nothing is happening in the market. That's it. The zone already it has completely fixed. It's just playing with people's money and people's emotions. That's it. Difficult to trade. Even the order blocks, we are not getting any entry in order blocks. If you see clearly, suppose if you are looking for sell side order block, let me show you. So market broke the structure here. Okay, it created an order block somewhere here. Let me see in 5 minutes. Let me see if you get any order blocks here. Let me. I don't think so. 1 minute has a lot of issues. Okay. Went up, went up, went up. Broke the. Okay. So broke this zone. Market basically broke this zone. So this was a break of structure here. If you see, break of structure. So this was the kind of order block. Market never came there. Okay. Next, what did market do? Broke this. Okay. Created a new low. Okay. There's no imbalance here. If you see, there's no imbalance. What balance? Okay. Somewhere nothing. No imbalance. Nothing. Somewhere here there's an imbalance here. Downside. Nothing. You don't get any entry in 5 minutes at all. P side. Whatever you got. Based on your conviction that market will come down simply because it's not going up. Market came down today because it was not ready to move. That's all. There's no intention for market to sell off and all that, because you can see clearly from the candle momentum there's no intention to sell. Even if it wanted to sell, it would have just dropped like this. At least it should have come to S1 level, S1 or S2. No intention for the market to sell off. They're just trying to get some liquidity from the market. That's it. All the stop loss orders. That's it. So don't try to sell in this market. If you don't get buying opportunity or get stopped out, good. But never ever try to find a sell side opportunity. If you get, that's it, you go get it. Momentum is always on the upside, you can clearly see. Yes, especially in Nifty, you can clearly see clear momentum to the upside after gap up. Just imagine this is a clear sign. See, market opened with a gap up. The momentum was bearish, right? Definitely, I'll tell you, market if it opened with a gap, second candle will come down like this. At least you'll come to C pair and do something like this and fall like this. It will not do this. It will not rest on the R1. Leave Banknifty. Nifty is not at all bearish. Nifty is clearly telling you, screaming you that if it breaks out, it will be a very big breakout. So Nifty is not ready to do that manipulation. Nifty is at the top. Nifty wants to go 20,000, 22,000. We don't know what is the level it wants to go. Yes, hardly it has given any kind of return to investors from last 2-3 years. So it wants to make a statement by saying, I will not go down more than this. Anyways, look out, watch out. I'll say if you really want to turn bearish, wait for this 19300 to get broken. That's all. If you really want to trade sell side positions, you will not get any entry. Market will just sell off like this. Without any hint it will fall like this, and without any hint it will reverse. Whatever you can see in 1 minute time frame, just try to do scalping. No trade is possible. No indicator in this world will tell you how to trade this market. This whatever price action, whatever moving averages, nothing CPR, nothing will tell you. See, why I am telling you this one is, it opened with a gap up, right? It went up. Why did market come down? It should have sustained here, right? If the market trend is bullish. If the trend is bearish, after first candle it should have come down. That's it. It shows clearly it's all operator driven, so be careful. Do some small scalping if you get some setup, like order blocks, like what I showed you, like in 1 minute time frame. Try to trade order blocks. That's all. I also showed you some order flow concepts, like I'll just show you. The market is continuously going up. Mark this zone. If the market, if it comes to this order flow zone, 50% of this zone, try to buy from there. Example, I'll show you here. See, market did a breakout of this particular zone. It came back and tested this 50%, went up. This is how we are. This got pullback. See, did a breakout. The stop loss is huge. Anyways, yeah. This is the return you got for pullback. So trade this. Also be aware of this R1, R2, R3 and all this. Because seems like these operators are also using the CPR. It's kind of funny because when they don't have real intention to buy or sell in the market and they're just fooling around here. That's what market will do. Consolidation means it get all the orders from everyone, sell orders, buy orders. Whichever side they have the edge, they'll move the market to that side. That's all. They don't have any intention. Neither this stock market is the real what do you call it? It doesn't give the real picture of the economy of the country, or neither this Banknifty, whatever Nifty 50. It neither means the companies are doing good, nor does it mean the companies are doing bad. It's just that there's one kind of a gambling which is happening in the market with some kind of stop loss. That's it. Until and unless India VIX comes above, say 13 or 14, better to do only small scalping, 10 points, 20 points. There is a maximum we can trade. Other than that, I don't think so. These moves are all not predictable so easily, because just that I use this order flow concept. Sometimes it works. You can see some small scalping you will get. We don't know. Suddenly these order blocks, it may form opposite side and market tries to go up. We don't know. We don't have any clue, because this market is bullish market. Anytime it can reverse. From anywhere it can reverse. So we don't have any particular levels, only for scalping. So I'm quite surprised by seeing all these big YouTube channels giving a lot of levels to their viewers, and all these Telegram channels giving levels. I don't know on what basis they give, and they have these big promotions or advertisements on their channels saying that they have given their levels of it accurately. It's impossible to predict what level market will hit. Who would have predicted this move? Who would have predicted this? First of all, when the market was so negative, why did it open gap up? So it all comes down to intraday trading. Means it's just scalping, and it's nothing more than that. Try to find some small opportunities and don't try to trade with big lots. Small lots, try to trade. Use order flow concepts, try to make some money. That's it. Thank you guys. Let me know what are your thoughts on this video, and if you want me to cover any specific topic or any particular stock or any particular index, let me know. Thank you.